Despite being diminishingly called a product of European marketers or hatchback crossover wannabes, the subcompact segment is growing hotter and hotter each year. These urban adventure vehicles offer added road clearance, extra interior room, and slightly bigger boots to make sure that your weekend getaway will not be limited by the perfectly paved roads. If you're open to new discoveries, today we welcome you to get acquainted with the smallest new SUVs on the market that offer value packages to the up-and-coming generations of drivers. Subscribe to Automotive Territory not to miss the upcoming lineup previews, ring the notification bell, and enjoy the ride. Hyundai Kona and Kona N-Line. The arrival of the zippy turbocharged Kona in 2018 revitalized the affordable segment of subcompacts that used to be blamed for underpowered engines. This year, Tucson's smaller sibling is beefing up its performance credentials even further with the N-Line version. A wider grille opening and razor-thin headlights create a funkier exterior ensemble, and there are new wheels designs. In turn, the N-Line abandons the plastic cladding over the wheel arches but keeps an additional air intake above the grille. The familiar selection of mills includes a 147 HP naturally aspirated and 175 HP 1.6-liter turbo 4-cylinders. The latter, by the way, is boosted to 195 HP on the sportiest trim. Moreover, certain markets get access to 48-volt hybridized diesels and 1-liter TGDI. The new Hyundai Kona is now available with a digital instrument cluster, head-up display, larger infotainment, and broader safety systems. Ford Puma ST. In 2021, Ford's freshest subcompact no longer just mimics sporty looks through the ST line trim, but rather evolves into a fully fledged ST performance version of itself. The exterior changes are rather subtle, the most noticeable of them being ST badge, black painted trims, standard 19-inch wheels, twin exhaust tips, and black lower bumper. The subcompact crossover borrows the most powerful version of the 3-cylinder 1.5-liter turbocharged EcoBoost from the Fiesta ST that works in pair with a 6-speed manual. This duo yields 200 horsepower and 236 pound-feet, or in the velocity terms, 137 miles per hour and 6.7 seconds 0 to 60. The ride feels more sporty with the firmer and lower suspension, thicker anti-roll bars, a mechanical limited slip differential, and 4 driving modes. The car's infotainment is represented by the 8-inch Sync 3. The instrument cluster is digital with a 12.3-inch diagonal. Plus, the new Puma will protect you and other traffic participants with a rich safety package. Toyota Yaris Cross. Judging from this year's reveals, Toyota seems to have adopted a new strategy, which lies within turning all their most popular passenger cars into crossovers. The first model to get the Cross version is the new 4th-generation Yaris hatchback. Built on the TNGA B-Class platform, the subcompact debuts with a hybrid drivetrain setup that is similar to the ones used by Corolla and RAV4 hybrids. It is based on a smaller 1.5-liter Atkinson cycle 3-cylinder engine with 40% better thermal efficiency that nets 116 HP. The model is offered in front and all-wheel drive configurations. Plus, outside of Europe, it will also exist as a regular ICE crossover. Design-wise, the new Yaris Cross looks more rugged, boasting 4 fenders and larger wheels up to 18 inches in diameter, while its cabin sports model-specific styling with 40-20-40 foldable rear seats and a touchscreen infotainment. Kia Celtus. More rugged-looking than your regular subcompact crossover, the all-new Celtus boasts SUV-like handling, standard all-wheel drive, competitive engine choices, and plenty of tech hidden inside. In addition to 3 body sizes for developed markets, India and China, in North America the Celtus is distinguished by a revamped front fascia with bigger bumper diffuser and mandatory side reflectors. The US engine lineup consists of 2 gas mills, the base 2.0-liter 4-cylinder delivering 146 horsepower and the 1.6-liter turbo 4 producing 175 HP and 195 pound-feet. The latter is offered on the S and SX trims and is mated exclusively to a 7-speed DCT. Inside, even the base Celtus comes with an 8-inch infotainment with smartphone connectivity, rear camera display with parking guidance, keyless entry, adjustable seats, and manual AC. Optional extras include a digital dash, head-up display, Bose audio, automatic AC, and a larger 10.25-inch multimedia screen. Nissan Kicks. Introduced for the global version of the subcompact crossover, the 2021 facelift gives the Kicks a much more appealing styling and a new hybrid drivetrain. The model attracts attention with a larger V-motion grille, slimmer LED headlights, a sportier bumper, and a more prominent rear end. So far, the new Kicks is offered in Thailand and Japan, where it gets the Nissan's new e-Power technology that combines the 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine, a 1.57 kWh battery, and an electric motor. In this setup, the wheels get propulsion directly from the electric motor, while the 1.2-liter ICE recharges the battery. In the US, the Kicks is likely to keep the current 1.6-liter 4-cylinder, producing 122 HP and 114 pound-feet of torque. Inside the cabin, the refreshed crossover boasts a bigger 8-inch Nissan Connect infotainment touchscreen and Apple CarPlay. It gets redesigned instrument cluster and a new steering wheel. Subaru Crosstrack. With its wagon-like practicality, raised clearance, and standard all-wheel drive, the Crosstrack has always been a special kind of charm. However, in 2020, the company is trying to make it more appealing for those buyers who are shopping for a car with a little more zap. In addition to a few exterior tweaks intended to make the Subi look sportier, the crossover arrives with an all-new 2.5-liter boxer engine option that gets you 30 units more power and torque at almost the same fuel economy as the base 2-liter mill. The 4-cylinder peaks at 182 horses and 176 pound-feet, while delivering 29 combined mpg. This brings us to another 2021 update, which is the introduction of the new Crosstrack Sport trim that arrives with unique 17-inch wheels, new exterior finishes, and the mentioned 2.5-liter as standard. The model also gets a dual-function X-mode traction control with snow dirt and deep snow mud settings. Now's a perfect time to smash the like button to support our channel. Start thinking about which model from this lineup is your favorite, and leave a comment once every entry is reviewed. Let's get back to it. Kia Stonic. While we are used to calling Kia Soul the brand's smallest crossover, the title actually belongs to the Stonic model that started production in 2017. This year, the mini SUV arrives with a few exterior tweaks, which are shared with its platform sibling, Kia Rio hatchback. The most attentive of the fans should notice new LED headlights, wheel designs, and a wider selection of the body roof color combinations. More changes are happening under the hood of the Stonic. The previous gasoline engines are replaced by the two new Smart Stream mills, a 1.2-liter naturally aspirated with 84 HP, and 1-liter turbo with 100 ponies. The latter can be equipped with the brand's EcoDynamics Plus mild hybrid tech that pairs it with a tiny battery and an electric starter generator. The MHEV gets two states of output, 100 and 120 horses, and can be mated to the newly developed 6-speed intelligent manual or a 7-speed dual clutch. Mini John Cooper Works Countryman. The 2021 facelift of the largest Mini was unveiled in May, and soon after was followed up by its performance version with the JCW moniker. Its exclusivity and racing nature are highlighted with a newly sculpted radiator grille, standard LED headlights and rear lights, plus optionally available adaptive lighting with matrix technology. Among the new exterior colors are white silver metallic, sage green metallic, and piano black. Some would be disappointed with no engine modifications, but frankly speaking, the twin-turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder already puts out plenty of brawn. 306 HP are delivered to all four via an 8-speed Steptronic sport transmission, converting to 4.9 seconds 0 to 60 and 149 mph. The latest Countryman GCW gets optional new 5-inch digital instrument cluster and connected media equipment with 8.8-inch color display. Chevrolet Trailblazer. Initially introduced on the Chinese market in 2021, the Trailblazer joins Chevy's international lineup as the company's cheapest compact crossover. It shares design language with the Blazer, so consequently, you will notice the sporty Camaro vibes in the front fascia. Priced below $20,000, the base version of the Trailblazer comes powered by 137 HP EcoTech 1.2-liter turbo, is equipped with a CVT, and gets a 7-inch infotainment with Apple and Android compatibility. Going up the ladder, the LS, LT, Active, and RS trims give you access to the all-wheel drive option, a more robust 1.3-liter turbo with 155 horsepower and 174 pound-feet, coupled with a 9-speed automatic. The latter two variants feature a striking two-tone roof and 17 or 18-inch wheels. Regardless of the build, all the Trailblazers get a complete set of driving assists, including automatic emergency and front pedestrian braking. Mercedes-AMG GLA35. With the arrival of this crossover, the new family of 35 series entry-level AMGs is finally completed and now includes 7 models. Despite being shorter than its predecessor, it has grown in every other dimension, and so we're looking at a taller ride with added interior space. It gets AMG-specific radiator grille, larger 19, 20, or 21-inch size wheels, aggressive rear bumper, new diffuser insert, roof spoiler, and 2 round tailpipes. The key highlight of this model is a 2-liter AMG handcrafted 4-cylinder that cranks out 306 horsepower and 295 pound-feet through a speed-shift 8G DCT dual clutch. The new AMG GLA35 benefits from AMG Performance 4MATIC variable all-wheel drive, dynamic select, and ride control sport suspension. Finally, take a look inside and you will find a completely new Mercedes-Benz user experience with voice control multimedia system and 2 10.25-inch displays. Opel Vauxhall Maca. The radically reimagined Maca enters its second generation, now sitting on the PSA Group's CMP platform. Though becoming a bit shorter, the 2021 model acquires a wider stance and looks more aggressive due to short overhangs. The new face features a visor module that carefully frames slim LED headlights and DRLs. The entry-level SE trims come standard with 16-inch alloys, a 7-inch infotainment, automatic emergency braking, and forward collision alert. The engine lineup starts with a turbocharged 1.2-liter 3-cylinder mill that comes in 2 states of tune, either 100 or 130 horsepower. The most economical among the IC options is the 1.5-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel, which generates 110 ponies and 62 miles per gallon. For the fans of electric mobility, Opel and Vauxhall also offer the Maca E, powered by the 50 kWh battery and a 134 horsepower electric motor. The company promises 201 miles of range and available 100 kW DC rapid charging. Would you agree that these small SUVs are just hatchbacks with raised clearance? Or do you think that they are fun, compact, and rather affordable alternatives to huge gas guzzlers? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to Automotive Territory not to miss the upcoming 2021 lineup reviews. Ring the notification bell and like this video. More episodes are on the screen. May the torque be with you!